Okay, we are live. For that, you can see Ben Shelton has just held serve. All on Rod Laver, an intriguing encounter. probably characterised by unforced errors a little bit more than blockbuster winners, none more so than the end of that second set when a shank from Casper Ruud cost him the first set. Oh, sorry, cost him the second set. Do hit that like button, and of course, if you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Yeah, I have to find my. I've got my tea. I was all set. I'm back. Hmm. Yeah, an intriguing clash. I think that momentum shift towards Ben might be significant. He's certainly playing a lot more measured today, and that sort of bore him fruit in terms of that rally. 15 all here on the Casper Ruud serve. Just get my stream up to date. Another unforced error from Casper Ruud. They've been leaking in, which is unusual for him to be so loose. Last point. Tried to go big down the tee there, didn't work. Fault from Casper Ruud. 15-30. Hey Jake, how are you? Casper Ruud on the turn serve. Is that 30 all? Make sure you join us for Last Ball Drops. We'll be on in a few hours with me and Mert Atunga. Good aggressive play there from Casper Ruud, brings up game point 40-30. You get voting in our poll as to who you think is going to win this particular encounter. I see that Alex Ayala's match has been pushed back. Someone saying they think Shelton will win. Michelle, can you please hit the like button? And if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe, Michelle. We've got a break point here for Ben Shelton. That would back up your suggestion, Michelle. Decent serve down the tee, but Ben gets it back in play. Nice forehand there, though, from Casper Ruud. That was big. That was brave. One in the point. Deuce. Smiles all round, though, nevertheless, on the Shelton team, including his father. Okay, game point here for Casper. Okay, Casper into the net there. To Juice. Decent return from Ben. Nice aggressive play from Casper Ruud. Yes, that just landed in. Game point Casper once again. We're getting on a title charge, Jake. Going on a title charge, aren't we? Just 12 points off the lead. Yeah, very good result. I think a bit lucky though. And Rude holds for 2 all. Oh, lovely return there from Casper. Now he's going for the lob. Is that gonna land in? Yes, it is. Is that gonna land in? Yes, it is, but it's gonna be an easy smash for Casper. That sees him win the point. That was all from the return. A cultured return, as I like to call it. Innovative, really. It was a sort of chopped, sliced return, very effective. Ben there stretching every sinew, but unable to get enough purchase on that forehand to get it over the net. Ace down the tee from Ben Shelton, 15 all. Return from Casper, forehand from Shelton is good. He's gonna win in the point, 30-15. Serve into the net there from Ben. Jake, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the Premier League table, sort of give me some positive feelings. Oh, Villa won yesterday, did they? Okay. I do see it basically being a sort of three-horse race for 2 spots between United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Yeah, Chelsea winning yesterday is a bit of a disappointment. Missed the first serve there, Ben, so it's 30 all, second serve. Shelton here, break point down, 30-40. Ace down the tee, excellent serve from Ben. He's loving that today, deuce. Second serve here for Casper to look at. Good depth on that return there from Ruud, but he's oh, is that gonna land in? Yes, it is. We're still into the rally. Forehand from Ben, low net clearance there, and it's backhand cross court. Casper going down the line, but into the forehand of Ben. Ben, could he will he come to the net here? Landed in? Yes, it has. Game point, Ben Shelton. Probably Casper didn't quite do enough for that forehand down the line. He should have gone closer to the tram line with that one. So game point, Ben Shelton. And Ben Shelton holds. Big hold there from Ben, having a couple of juices, but also a break point to fend off. For all your tennis equipment and clothing, by the way, do go to that link I've just posted in the live chat, Tennis Warehouse Europe, and also use the code TALK10 when you check out to enjoy discounts on loads and loads and loads of different products, including some of those that you can see on your screens right now. Also, in the meantime, hit that like button, and of course, if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Good morning, Matthew. Not a lot. Not a lot, Matthew. Basically, this is the only match I've seen, but it doesn't look like I've missed a great deal. Iga and Elena winning comfortably to set up a nice quarterfinal clash. I'll be talking to Mert Atunga, by the way, former coach of Zeynep Sonmez, on uh, today's play, but also the upcoming quarterfinals that we now have set. We'll also be looking back on this Shelton Ruud clash. I saw Yannick came through in straights as well. Taylor Fritz, I guess, going out to Musetti in straights. Maybe that's the only real headline in terms of results. Yes, I agree. I think it was the one that I was most excited by as well, pre-day. I still thought that someone out of Iga, Yannick, and Elena, maybe Elena would get pushed, but no. So we had all straight sets, I think, today, except this one, I think, unless I'm missing something. And it's another one in straight sets as well. serve down the tee. Is that gonna be a lucky net cord? No. Thought it was gonna hit the net, and Casper thought it was gonna hit the net and go over as he was chasing that, but be relieved that it bounced back on Ben's side. Is that an ace from Casper? I think he's serving well in this tournament. Dirty love. Yes, that makes sense to me, Matthew, from what I've seen and what I've heard about Casper's health. Sorry, about Taylor's health. I had I mean, I've got some predictions wrong. I think I went for Musetti, to lose today, but I think for me, Pegula Keys being quite routine for Pegula. Maybe I went for 3 sets actually, but I was pretty sure that Keys's defense would end at that stage. We're hoping to have watchalongs now for every single match remaining at the Australian Open. All the quarterfinals, both semis and both finals. So, yes, stay tuned. Matthew, are you an Arsenal fan, by the way? Ah, it's a good day. New dawn, it's a new day. 40-15, 2 game points here for Casper. Backhand return into the forehand of Casper. Low net clearance there from, Ruud. It's a bit more loopy from Ruud. Now Ben comes into the net after a short ball. Casper tries to pass, doesn't, into the net, 40-30. Lovely serve down the tee there from Casper Ruud. It brings up 3 all. Okay, 3 all, sorry. Shelton comes into the net. Doesn't put that volley away, not but he wins the point, but not the best volley in the world, Ben. Gave Casper a chance to pass, but Casper wasn't able. Why is Casper didn't go across court there? Maybe he didn't quite have enough time. Yeah, so Matthew is an Arsenal fan, I thought he was. Nice forehand there, +1 winner for Ben Shelton, 30 love. Sawan Kiao has won her first set over Maris Tenieli in, the Philippines Women's Open. Of course, she went out to Emma Raducanu at the Australian Open, highlighting the match because it's taking place in centre court in Manila, and Alex Yama's match will commence when that one is finished. Jake, do not talk about the football. Went Shelton pre-match. I think I might have gone straight sets actually, but 3 tight sets. Of course, this is Ben's first dropped set in this tournament. Blocked the turn there. Ooh, a slice from Ben that was not effective at all. Went into the net. Uh, Other parts of Ben's game. So we've had the slice there. We've had the volley as well in this game, and the return. I think is the main issue for him. If he can get that return, and I just think the return is a little easier to work on than the serve. Again, the reason I mention the serve is just if you're a player who's oh, nice backhand pass down the line there from Ben Shelton. 4-3, he leads. Nip and tuck this set so far. Who have you gone for to lift the men's title? I said pre-tournament Yannick Sinner. I will say there was, I think, Casper. So I think Carlos is playing really, really well, much like he was in the US Open. So Casper Ruud to serve here at 3-4. Yeah, do check out this link I'm just posting in the live chat for Tennis Warehouse Europe and use the code TALK10 when you check out, and you'll get TALK10. You get a load of discounts on all their goods, including some of those we can see that are being worn right now. Why is Ben Shelton sitting down? Is he okay? Hmm, what's going on? Nothing. Okay. Casper Ruud lost the first point in this service game with a very long forehand. So look, 15. Shelton backhand in the middle of the court, forehand from Casper Ruud. Now it's another forehand from Casper Ruud, and it's a lovely little drop shot there from Casper Ruud as well. 15 all. Okay, 15, sorry, 30-15 here on the Casper Ruud serve. And the tee, backhand return to the net becomes 40-15. Sinner beating Musetti and Carlos. Well, you're very much on Fed Matthew for that so far. I didn't do a bracket this time. By the way, are you all doing the Talking Tennis TNNS bracket? Please do if you can, and join our fantasy league. It's gonna land in, so we're back to neutral in this rally. Backhand cross court from Ben, forehand down the line from Casper. Landed in. Wow, 40-30. Casper's gotta go nearer the line again with that forehand down the line because that's giving Ben too much time and opportunity on the forehand. Maybe it just wasn't pacey enough, even that forehand as well. Got to go bigger on that and deeper as Casper. I think so as well. I think Carlos is sort of echoes of US Open sort of levels of consistency for me. His match with De Minaur, I think, should be lovely backhand on the rise there, Ben Shelton, deuce. We're gonna have a break point here for Ben Shelton. Well, well, well. Ashley's going for Novak to make the final. That'll be beating, uh, Carlos in the semis, presumably. No. No, I think he's in the same side of the draw, so I don't think he can. I think Novak and Sinner in the same side of the draw, I think. Djokovic, who's playing in the quarters? Steady. Forehand from Casper into the backhand of Ben Shelton. Forehand Casper Ruud down the line. Slice here. This is a huge moment in this match, of course. And listen, look at that. Casper Ruud with that forehand down the line. I think it's been a problem for him all of this set. He's either gone too big and too long, as he has done there, or he's been too cautious on it. And on that occasion, it was the former. Ben Shelton gets the break, 5-3. He's going to serve for the second set. Casper's put his head in his hands, but he does know he's got to do something with that forehand down the line. Otherwise, it's too easy for Ben. Shelton serving for the set for 2-1 lead. Oh, he's missed that forehand. Jake, I started watching towards the end of the first set. And so I just saw a couple of holds basically because Casper was already up a break at that point. So what I have seen in this set in particular, I think Ben has been the better player, of course. And as I say, that forehand down the line, because of the lefty nature of Ben, uh, Casper Ruud has got to get that right. And he's too often not got it right. Either too conservative, not close enough to the line, or good enough depth, and Ben winning the point as a result, um, or he's erred, and he's erred, and it's not Eddie Izzard, or Muzzy Izzard. Oh, nice serve down the tee. Ben's loving that serve down the tee today. What do you mean, am I selling cologne? Do you mean like where I live or something else? We will have previews for the quarterfinals. Mert Tonga on last ball drops today. Lovely serve +1 there for Ben Shelton, brings up 40-15 and 2 set points. I mean, the thing is, who's the favourite between Igor and Elena? Who's the favourite there? I think it's 50-50. Okay, yeah, Jake, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm back in Bonn now. Just I wasn't sure if you were saying Cologne is Bonn because it's the biggest sort of city in the region. Anyway, 2 set points here. Yeah, I'm back in. You think it's 60-40, but it's 60-40 Igor. Igor is the favourite. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe with the bookies, yeah. I just don't necessarily see it that way. Forehand into the backhand of Ben Shelton down the line, comes into the net. Nice. He's got the set done. Does a little gesture to the crowd, clenches his left fist, which of course is doing most of the damage today. I think Casper Ruud has just got to stay in the cross court battle and see how that pans out. someone who looks a bit like Iga Swiatek is in the crowd, but I don't think it is her. We will take a break.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to, well, you haven't got any choice actually. I'm just talking at you if you like. But I'm here also to present to you why I think it's not a bad idea and not that expensive as well if you become a member. And this is how you can do it, and this is what you can gain. So, if we look here at the Talking Tennis sort of homepage, if you like, on YouTube, we can see this little button here which says join. It is also pinned in the live chat as well, and you can also, I think, see it just below most of our videos, certainly the live ones and so on. Now, why is it a good idea to join and become a member? Well, in the live chat, you can add little funny things, you can add emojis and all sorts of things, but possibly more importantly, you can get to access some live videos, such as this one here, where we look back on the last sort of few moments from the Billie Jean King Cup. So there are little bonuses such as this one, but there are many, many more. And in fact, if we have a quick look at all of the members only stuff, I repeat, you will see very, very quickly some of the top stuff that we've had for members only over the last 12 months since the channel began. Remember, these videos are for members only. You can become a member from as little as about $2 a month, €2 a month, £2 a month, something like that. There are various different things. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be supporting the channel. So it's a win, 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 win scenario. Let me just show you some of the members only stuff. For example, we've got an exclusive little clip there talking to Laura Siegmund, Laura Tsurenko, her encore interview, some doubles footage there from Monastir, the Germany press conference pre-tournament Billie Jean King Cup, Claire Burrell talking as well to the media in her press conference in Monastir, Storm Hunter and Alicia Parks interview, Rebecca Masarova, her press conference, Coco Gauff exclusive for members only, albeit it was in Madrid. But these are just some of the things, some of the interviews and etc. Like Lestien here, a chat with him, Emma Navarro, and so on and so forth. So many little bonus videos available for just €2 a month. So, what are you waiting for? Become a member. Or don't. It's okay.
Okay, we're back, by the way. Casper Ruud 30 love. So I've just had a quick look at the quarterfinals to be sure. I have Coco to beat Svitolina. I have Sabalenka to beat Jovic. I think Jovic might push her. And Coco, I've gone for Coco, Julian. Julian, if you are new to the channel, can you please hit the subscribe button? Casper Ruud holds pretty comfortably to love. And I'll go for Anisimova to win her quarterfinal. And I'll go for Elena Rybakina. 3 sets. Just have a look at some stats from that 3rd set that went Ben's way. Anything stand outy there? Casper maybe hitting 10 unforced errors, and it felt like some big ones. Of course, it was an unforced error that cost Casper the 2nd set as well, the shank on the forehand on a break point when he was serving to stay in that set. Ben is just managing to hit the lines, getting incredible depth that Casper's just not able to match. He's hitting that baseline, Ben, a lot. Casper's not. He's either pulling it up too short or he's going just too long. I wouldn't be surprised if one of Carlos or Yannick gets into the 20s. Jens Zverev, I talked about that yesterday on, Last Ball Drops. I think I've gone for Zverev, but it'll be close. I've gone for Zverev just because of the experience at this stage of Grand Slams, which, by the way, the Australian Open Twitter account yesterday, ridiculous, said he got to 40 Grand Slam quarterfinals. Oh, Ben, I think you should do better there, but that's a wonderful volley from him at the net. Casper gave Casper a chance to pass with the previous shot, but ultimately made up for it with an exquisite volley. But I think they'll be, of course, you could talk about the big 3 in the same way, but I think they'll be denying each other slams quite a bit, and then we still don't know 5 years from now how the tennis landscape is. Have Ben or Musetti stepped up to challenge those guys on a regular basis? Have those guys dropped off a bit? Do they still have the hunger? Are they still healthy? You know, so many variables that we just don't know about. And is João Fonseca, Jakob Mensik gonna be also challenging? Is there a guy who's 15 right now, but in 5 years from now is just tearing things up? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if both Yannick and Carlos get 20 slams, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Double figures for both of them, and yeah, you'd imagine that pushing 20. Net cord here, but it should set up nicely for Casper. Oh my goodness me, what a passing shot from Ben Shelton. Yes, Casper maybe should have done a little bit more with that, but honestly, he still did great. It was a little predictable. Maybe Casper's gotta be more unpredictable here, and maybe in general. Maybe he's gotta go the other direction. Maybe he's even gotta drop it. Anyway, hindsight and all that stuff. Okay, so it looks like Alex Ayala's match will be getting underway any moment. It looks like it because Sawan Kiao is serving for the match. 4-5 love, she leads over the home favourite Madis Tenieli. Now that's the forehand that Casper needs to be hitting more often. He's got to take it a bit earlier as well, like he did there. 30-15, Casper. I think the Premier League title race is back on, by the way. Look at that goal difference the Man City have as well. Drop shot here from Ben is not going to be good enough, but nor is that backhand from Casper. That lob is good enough. Casper goes for the tweener. Ben again, nice touch at the net. 30 all. It's another point, though, that really Casper will be disappointed with in terms of how it panned out. Probably got to do more with that backhand. Ben did really well with the lob, to be fair. The tweener was quite good. What a tweener guy. A T forehand return. Casper too predictable there with that forehand again. And I think he's gonna punish him. He is. Break point, Ben Shelton for 2 sets to 1 lead and a break. Within touching distance of a quarterfinal berth in Australia again, second year in a row. Backhand down the centre of the court here from Shelton. Just 30-40. Remember, this is huge, this point. Both players just taking it easy right now. Stick to that exchange, I think. Yes, Casper, well done. Ben's father there just mimicking or imitating what his son did wrong with that backhand. I don't think Ben needed to be told, to be fair. Ben is I guess, was the favourite. He's the number 8 seed. Came through without dropping a set despite having to play Humbert and Watchalong on route. Tough route, in my opinion. I think Casper missed that first serve out wide, so it's gonna be a second serve here at deuce. Double fault, Casper Ruud. Break point number 2 in this game for Ben Shelton. Okay, where are you going with this serve? Into the net. Second serve here for Ben to look at. Forehand the turn. Good depth there from Casper. Now he's got the forehand, which he goes pretty big on, and that's well done, Casper Ruud. That's the sort of accuracy you're gonna need to win this match, and bravery. Deuce. Okay, that return is gonna land out, so we have a game point now for Casper Ruud. Body serve there from Casper. Now into the backhand of Ben. That's nice from Casper. That's really nice. Good hold there, Casper Ruud, 2-1. So a good hold that from Casper. 2-1 change of ends, so 2 break points in that particular game there, Casper. Match has felt like it's slipping away from him the last hour or so. Get voting in our poll as to who you think is going to win this particular encounter. Dean Love, Ben Shelton. Yeah, points won, 25 from 26. Wow, that's pretty impressive, Ben. A bit of sweat there on the floor that Porky's got to tidy up. Hello, Rafa, another famous lefty. Thirty love now, Ben Shelton. As we welcome those of you tuning in for Charaeva, sorry, against Alex Iala. That is about to get underway in the Philippines. We see Ben Shelton hold for 2 games all. Do hit that like button, and of course, make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can also join the Talking Tennis community. You can click the join button. It's also pinned in the live chat, and you can get some extra bonuses, including some nice emojis that you can share in the live chat of some of your favorite players, including Alex Iala, Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz, and Yannick Sinner. But also, you will get access to exclusive content, including interviews, for example, with the aforementioned Alex Iala. And you can do so just by becoming a member. You can just click join, and it's just a couple of bucks a month, a couple of euros, a couple of pounds, a couple of dollars, whatever your denomination is. So, yeah, the Iala match, of course, was delayed slightly because of the previous match that was taking place, but it is about to get underway on the centre court in Manila. Meanwhile, in Melbourne, we are into a 4th set between Ben Shelton and Casper Ruud. And it's Shelton leading by 2-1, and he's also got love 15 and a second serve here to look at. Also, for all your tennis equipment needs, please do go to the Tennis Warehouse Europe link that I have just posted in the live chat and use the code TALK10 when you check out TALK10, and you will be able to enjoy discounts on a variety of tennis products, including those as worn by Ben Shelton and Casper Ruud and Alex Iala. You can get yourself an Alex Iala racket. Oh, is Ben going to win this point? I think he is. Yes, he is. That net play, we were just talking about the net play from Ben Shelton. Well, the net play there from Casper Ruud, not good enough. And so it's 15-30. Once again, Ben applying pressure to the Casper serve. $15-30 here on the Casper serve. Ayala Charaeva about to get underway in Manila. Forehand winner there from Ben Shelton down the line, brings up another 2 break points. He had 2 break points on the Casper Ruud serve in the previous service game for Casper. Wasn't able to take either. Now he's got back-to-back. Hello? Okay. First break point saved. This is indeed a Manchester United shirt. A lot of people hoping for the Philippines Women's Open to be a success. Casper Ruud is hoping that this particular point will be a success because it's a break point, 30-40, and it's going to be a second serve for Ben Shelton to look at as well. Forehand return from Ben into the forehand. A lovely forehand winner there, Casper. Really brave. Deuce. Really brave winner, that one from Casper. Low net clearance. Chadieva and Iala just warming up, by the way. We've now got a game point for Casper. Do check out our Discord as well. Come join us. And other tennis fans, and chat away about all things tennis. Maybe Alex Iala in the Philippines, maybe Casper Ruud and Ben Shelton and their chances of winning this particular match. Also, who you think are going to win the big titles in Melbourne. Ben goes long on the return, and so another 2 break points come and go for the American. It's going to be 3-2 at the change of ends there.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Encounter, but it was 5 years ago, I think. Maybe even closer to 6 years ago. Forehand winner here from Ben Shelton. So it's 15-love on his serve. Iala and Chadieva are on court, but the match has yet to begin. Probably begin in the next few minutes. Keep an eye on the support as well and the cheering. I saw in Manila, it's a loose forehand from Ben. I saw in Manila that there was a lot of notes and leaflets and instructions on how to behave at tennis matches. Yeah. So maybe the fans are closer to the court in that respect, or closer to the players. Okay, here we are into the rally. It's 15-30 now on Shelton's serve. And all of a sudden, Ben having dominated, is that fair to say, the last hour to an hour and a half? Easily the better player from the beginning, I would say, of the second set until now. He's the one who's had 4 break points on the Casper Ruud serve. And yet here we are at 15:30. And he's missed the first serve, went down the tee, I think, which was a fairly obvious option for him. Now I think he'll probably go to the backhand out wide. Yes, he does. It's a good return from Casper. Net rushing. That's not a bad idea, but Ben passes him at the net, 30 all. I didn't dislike that idea from Casper. I didn't dislike it. It was a good return. Probably went for the element of surprise there. Maybe trying to unnerve Casper. To unnerve Ben. Maybe the volley could have been a bit better. It wasn't an easy volley for Casper, and it's 30 all. For those of you wondering, if you're tuning in for Ayala against Chadieva and wondering what I'm talking about, there is another match going on, a very high-profile one, in Melbourne between Casper Ruud and Ben Shelton. That is an Australian Open 4th round clash. That forehand return is missed by Casper Ruud. And one of the reasons why I'm 100% focused on that is because Chadieva and Ayala have yet to start their match. They're currently doing the warm-up on court. Ben has missed the first serve here at 40-30. Forehand return. Backhand into the forehand of Casper. Casper there, don't go there. It's gone long, and Shelton has held for 3 all. For me, he's got to go cross court there. I'm all for Casper, going more aggressive in his game in general, particularly against Yannick and Carlos, but I think against Ben, he can be a bit more patient. So 3 all, Casper Ruud to serve. Good question, actually. No, they're not. They went out in straight sets to Tracy and Danilina. Kyrgios and Fernandez. Beat Skupski and Kravchik in the previous round in a pretty dramatic deciding set. Okay, Casper Ruud here serving 3 all, love 15. Misses the first serve. I think he's going to get broken sooner or later, is Casper, surely. Maybe he'll regret that net rush. Double fault, love 30. Are we going to get more break points incoming for Ben Shelton? He's had 4 in this set that have come and gone. Chadieva's and Ayala's warm-up is about to end. That clipped the net, I think. So it's another first serve for Casper Ruud. Yes, the Ayala and Chadieva match is getting underway any moment now in Manila as the warm-up comes to its conclusion. Is this match between Shelton and Ruud about to reach a conclusion? Backhand return from Ben is going to go out. It was a good serve from Casper, 15-30. So, Ruud serving here, 15-30. Out, second serve. Good second serve. Forehand now from Casper. Is going to clip the net and land out. 15-40 now. More break points for Ben Shelton. Just like the previous service game for Casper Ruud, it was 15-40 then. So I've said that Shelton's had 4 break points in this set. There was a couple of advantages in a previous service game of Casper. I think this is back. This is 3 games in a row now where Casper's had to save break points, and it's been 2 in each game. Okay, 15-40. First serve lands it in. We're into the rally. It goes down the line. Good shot down the line there from... Oh, that's going to land in. We're at neutral. Wow. Now on the forehand of Casper, going into the backhand of Ben Shelton, which I think is the right decision, and it saves him this point, 30-40. Meanwhile, Ayala and Chadieva, their match is getting underway in the Philippines, history making, and it's Ayala who wins the first point, 15-love. It's on her serve. Alex is serving first, and she wins the first point of her game. So much pressure on Alex. So much pressure on Casper Ruud right now. Backhand return into the forehand of Casper Ruud. Good depth there from Casper. They're into the rally. Ben is on top of this rally. Ben is on top. No, it's not. Back to neutral. Ben is on top. Surely no. No, he's not. We're back to neutral again. We're going down the center of the court. And I think Casper's going to go long. Ben Shelton gets the break. 4-3. Ben Shelton leads. He has a break. Is it decisive? We're about to find out. We'll be back after a short break in Melbourne.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And Ayala holds for 1-love. Listen to the crowd. They're happy with that. Okay. Shelton is serving love 15. He should win the point here. Doesn't win it outright that first opportunity, but does on the second 15 all. Love 15 on the Chadieva serve. Chadieva's not won a point yet against Alex Ayala. 5 points now in a row for Alex. So Shelton 4-3, he leads with a break, 15 all. Down the tees, love that serve today, as I said before. 30-15. I think Ben's winning this now. To get voting in our poll as to who you think is going to win this match, Chadieva wins her first point, by the way. 15 all there. She's just aced Ayala as well, so 30-15 now. 30-15 is the exact same score that Ben Shelton has. In fact, he's now extended it to 40-15. Ooh, just missed that return there, Casper. Casper, in a recent interview, did not rule out having a different coaching setup in the future. having like to not be with his father anymore. Ben Shelton holds 5-3. Casper Ruud serving to stay in the match, 3-5. Chadieva, 2-game points at 40-15 against Alex Ayala. Backhand here from Ben is loose, 15-love. Slice there from Chadieva against Ayala. Ayala goes long, so Chadieva holds for 1-all. This crowd is a bit muted. I wonder if they've got the message about just staying chill. So 1 game, all 5 minutes in Ayala Chadieva. Casper Ruud serving to stay in the match, 30-love. He leads. Do remember to hit the like button, and if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Misses the first serve. Second serve. Double fault, Casper Ruud, 30-15. Meanwhile, Ayala wins the first point on her serve, 15-love. Forehand here from Casper. Chance to pass. Ben goes for it. Ruud can't deal with the volley at the net. Goes into the net. It's 30-all. So 2 points away from the victory, Ben Shelton. Backhand into the net, 40-30. Ayala, 15-all on her serve. Game point for Ben, Casper Ruud to prolong this match at least another game, and then Ben will have the chance to serve it out. I'm sure Ben would love to get it over and done with on the Casper serve. Second serve as well for Ben Shelton to look at here at 40-30. Casper Ruud hold. Okay, so when they return to the court, Casper Ruud is going to be facing the Ben Shelton serve as Ben serves for the match. Alex Ayala's held for 2-1, by the way, over in Manila. Change of ends there. They are on serve, of course. Well, Ben is about to serve for the match, all of the Hustley, so it probably has just one more game, this particular match. All of the Hustley, can you hit the like button, but also click subscribe? So yes, Ayala and Chadieva change ends. Ben Shelton serve volley, 15-love. Block return from Ruud goes into the net. 30 love. Thirty love now, Ben Shelton. 2 points away. And he's got 3 match points. That serve doing him great things today. 3 match points for Ben Shelton to win this match in 4 sets over Casper Ruud, the number 8 seed, looking to get back into the Australian Open quarterfinals once again, just like last year. Okay, where you go with this serve? Missed the first serve out wide. Well, you might go T with that first serve. But anyway, second serve here for Casper Ruud to look at. He needs every single little bit of advantage he can get as he tries to fend off these 3 match points down the tee. What's that kind of return from Casper? That's a bit unusual. And it's a forehand winner from Ben Shelton. Shelton is into the Australian Open quarterfinals with a victory over Casper Ruud. 3-6, 6-4, 6 3-6-4. 3-6, 6-4, 6-3, 6-4. Shelton does it safely through. He is delighted with that one. He drops his first set en route to the quarterfinals, but he won't mind that at all. He'll just be delighted that he's made it into the quarterfinals yet again in Melbourne. The story of the match after Casper took that first set, really, Ben put the pedal down. He was the better player, comfortably, I would say, from that moment onwards. He took the second set when Casper was serving to stay in that set after Casper shanked forehand. And then from that moment onwards, it was just Ben Shelton all the way. In the third set, he was the better player, went up the break and held on. The fourth set, he garnered 4 break points over 2 successive Casper Ruud service games, couldn't take any of them. Casper, by the way, having problems with the lefty nature of Ben today. Casper was going down the line quite a bit, and he was either just dropping it too short, and Ben was dominating the rally from that moment onwards, or he was erring as he went down because he knew he had to go bigger down the line. I think he should have chosen to go cross-court a bit more often. Also, though, let's talk about the net play from Casper. So Ben Shelton at the net today was sublime. I don't know how the stats bared out in the end, but I think at one point he was 25 from 26. I think he probably even improved that to something like 29 from 30 points at the net. Casper Ruud bows out of the Australian Open at the 4th round. He can now head home, and I welcome a new baby as and when him and his wife have that. So we'll be seeing you again very soon, Casper. He's had a good run in Australia to the 4th round, but Ben Shelton just too good today. Too good in these conditions, I think. Of course, this is on a clay court. It will be very, very different. Of course, we will be having last ball drops later on today, so please do join us for that. It'll be me and Mert talking about the day's play in Melbourne. We're going to hear from Ben Shelton now in here. Jim Courier, he's speaking to Ben on call. He managed, yeah, exactly. Didn't drop serve from that end of the second set onwards. Atmosphere is everything, Ben says. And listen to that. All right, big thanks for those of you joining us for the Ben Shelton. We are also live for Alex Ayala against Charieva, so please do switch over to there, and you can also join the live chat and share your thoughts on both the Ayala's match, but also anything going on at the Australian Open. But also join us for last ball drops. That'll be coming up with me and Bert Tunga as we look forward to the Australian Open quarterfinals. Take care. See you soon.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.